haven't given it much contemplation in my life, but that would be because there was nothing to go by. Well, maybe not nothing, as my last name could very well be the only thing I have from him. I have no idea who my mother is, but I do remember her in a fleeting memory. Perhaps one of my oldest, if not the oldest memory I am able to recall. So there's that. And that was my mother. But then who is my real father? As I just said, I have nothing to go by. No memories, no stories, no items given to Mother Avessa for me when I came of age. There's just nothing. I have also said that I asked around in my youth, when I was being raised by Mother Avessa, and when I was on the streets, homeless and basically in a gang of children. But nothing came of it. I heard about someone that had the same last name as myself when I came back to Vardenfell, but I've never come across a Rilvain ancestor tomb in all my adventures out here, or met anyone with the same last name. We seem to not be that important, and are not even that common of a name. But truth be told, I'm not even sure if that is my family's name. Mother Avessa may have made it up. She wasn't in the habit of lying to me, but she did hold a lot back from me. She died when I was living in the Imperial City some years ago. Now there's nothing for me to go on. Even if she was still alive, we didn't exactly part in good terms when I was a child of 12. I don't even know if she would talk to me. But I have become quite persuasive these days. Sometimes I think I can talk anyone into anything. I suppose pursuing this is pointless. So I can only move forward with the things that I have in my life now, and not look to my past or family. It's a good weather to read a book. Down by the water. What book do I have now? Ransom of Zarek? It's part 1. I should keep it till I have another one of them. What about The Locked Room? The Locked Room by Porbert Litumuli? I wonder if that's Breton. I don't know. Yana was precisely the kind of student her mentor Arth Camus despised, the professional amateur. He enjoyed all the criminal types who were his usual pupils at the stronghold, from the common burglar to the more sophisticated blackmailers, children, and the young people with strong career ambitions with which the art and science of lockpicking could always facilitate. They were always interested in simple solutions, the easy way, but people like Yana were always looking for exceptions, possibilities, exotica. For pragmatists like Arth Camus, it was intensely vexing. The Redguard Maiden would spend hours in front of a lock, prodding at it with her wires and picks, flirting with the key pins and driver pins, exploring the hull with a sort of casual fascination that no delinquent possess. Long after her fellow students had opened their test locks and moved on, Yana was still playing with hers. The fact that she always opened it eventually, no matter how advanced a lock it was, irked Arth Camus even further. "You are making things much too difficult," he would roar, boxing her ears. "Speed is of the essence, not merely technical know-how. I swear that if I put the key to the lock right in front of you, you'd still never get around to opening it." Yana would bear Arth Camus' abuse philosophically. She had, after all, paid him in advance. Speed was doubtless an important factor for the picker trying to get somewhere he wasn't supposed to go with the city guard on patrol behind him. But Yana knew it wouldn't apply to her. She merely wanted the knowledge. Arth Camus did everything he could think of to encourage Yana to move faster. She seemed to perversely thrive on his physical and verbal blows, spending more and more time on each lock, learning its idiosyncrasies and personality. Finally, he could bear it no longer. Very late, one afternoon after Yana had dawdled over a perfectly ordinary lock, he grabbed the girl by the ear and dragged her to a room in the stronghold far from the other students, an area they had always been forbidden to visit. Yeah, I would never have taken abuse like this. I know it's just a story. The room was completely barren except for one large crate in the center. There were no windows and no other door except for the one leading in. Arth Camus slammed his student against the crate and closed the door behind her. There was a distinct click of the lock. "This is the test for my advanced students." He laughed behind the door. "See if you can escape." Yana smiled and began her usual slow process of massaging the lock, gaining information. After a few minutes had gone by, she heard Arth Camus' voice again call out from behind the door. "Perhaps I should mention that this is a test of speed. You see the crate behind you? It contains a vampire ancient who has been locked in here for many months. It is absolutely ravenous. In a few minutes' time, the sun will have completely set, and if you have not opened the door, you will be nothing but a bloodless husk." Yana, considered, only for a moment, whether Arthcamu was joking or not. She knew he was an evil, horrible man, but to resort to murder to teach his people? The moment she heard a rustling in the crate, any doubts she had were erased. Ignoring all her usual explorations, she jammed her wire into the lock, thrust the pegs against the pressure plate, and shoved open the door. Arthcamu stood in the hallway beyond, laughing cruelly. So, now you've learned the value of fast work. Yana fled from Arthcamu's stronghold, fighting back her tears. He was certain that she would never return to his tutelage, but he considered that he had taught her at last a very valuable lesson. When she did return the next morning, Arthcamu registered no surprise, but inside he was seething. I'll be leaving shortly, she explained quietly, but I believe I've developed a new type of lock, and I'd be grateful if you give me your opinion of it. Arthcamu shrugged and asked her to present her design. I was wondering if I might use the vampire room and install the lock. I think it would be better if I demonstrated it. Arthcamu was dubious, but the prospect of the tiresome girl leaving at last put him in an excellent and even indulgent mood. He agreed to give her access to the room for all morning and most of the afternoon. She worked near the slumbering vampire, removing the old lock and adding her new prototype. Finally, she asked her old master to take a look. He studied the lock with an expert eye and found little to be impressed with. This is the first and only pick-proof lock, Yana explained. The only way to open it is to have the right key. Arthcamu scoffed and let Yana close the door, shutting him in the room. The door clicked and he began to go to work. To his dismay, the lock was much more difficult than he thought it would be. He tried all his methods to force it and found that he had to resort to his hated student's method of careful and thorough exploration. I need to leave now, called Yana from the other side of the door. I'm going to bring the city guard to the stronghold. I know that it's against the rules, but I really think it's for the welfare of the villagers not to have a hungry vampire on the loose. It's getting dark, and even though you aren't able to unlock the door, the vampire might be less proud about using the key to escape. Remember when you said if I put the key to the lock right in front of you, you'd still never get around to opening it? Wait, Arthcamu yelled back. I'll use the key. Where is it? You forgot to give it to me. But there was no reply. Only the sound of footfall disappearing down the corridor beyond the door. Arthcamu began to work harder on the lock, but his hands were shaking with fear. With no windows, it was impossible to tell how late it was getting to be. Were minutes that were flying by, or hours? He only knew that the vampire ancient would know. The tools could not stand very much twisting and tapping from Arthcamu's hysterical hands. The wire snapped in the keyhole, just like a student. Arthcamu screamed and pounded on the door, but he knew that no one could possibly hear him. It was while sucking in his breath to scream again, he heard the distinct creak of the crate opening behind him. The vampire ancient regarded the master locksmith with insane, hungry eyes, and flew at him in a frenzy. Before Arthcamu died, he saw it. On a chain that had been placed around the vampire's neck while it had been sleeping was the key. Was a key, the key. Nice story.
Now where did I put him?
Go ahead.
Hello again.
Do you need something?
Okay, so I've got to find a savant. You know what? First off, I'm going to go to the Imperial Cult. Oh, the Imperial, not the Cult.
What say you?
And how are you? Can I help you?
Recall. Imperial Legion. Aldrun, please. Now I can use Divine Intervention.
Hello.
Of course, it's storming. Storming. The ash storm is happening. Now, who do I need to see? What is this?
With pleasure. Please, go ahead.
I don't think we've
I'm
been
all
introduced,
ears.
Outlander. I'm Sir Gunnius Mantedius. How can I help you? What do you do? I am Sir Gunnius Mantedius, Savant Initiate of the Imperial Cult. Ah, okay, so maybe you can help me. You're a savant, but she didn't say anything about it having to be somebody local. Yeah. Well, it was a waste of time. He didn't know anything. Okay, so, yes, I've got to go see... I think her name's Imsin the Dreamer, and I need to wear my armor. They always tell me, where's your uniform? Hello? Are you here to report on Johnson's Dalamax? Yes, I rescued him from the Daedric Shrine some time ago. Glad to hear that he is safe. You have my gratitude, Snow Roving. Do you have any more work for me? Any more orders? I need you to bring me a Maiden's token. What would that be? The outcast Telvanni Verona Nellis is blackmailing a buoyant armiger. Verona Nellis has an embroidered glove which was given to this buoyant armiger as a token of affection. It would cause a scandal if it were known that they were lovers. Go to Asamanu, which is southeast of Eld Redania, and recover the glove at all costs. Eld Redania. Sounds familiar. Eld Redania is the site of an ancient ruined wizard's tower on the western tip of a large island west of Sheogorad. West of Sheogorad. Oh, I see it. Asamanu, which is southeast. So I'm looking on my map. Valenvarian would be a quick way of getting there, but I guess that wouldn't be that difficult to go do right now. Let's do it. Recall.
Go ahead, please. Tell me about yourself.
Kadera, please. Okay, so let's go to one of the dumber forts. What is it called? It's called Valenvarian. Yeah, send me that, please. Oh, I remember her. She has nice potions.
This is fortunate. How do you do, Dunmer?
What? You got a lot of gold, don't you? Well, I've got a few things I can sell her. Rid of the excess rat meat. I don't think I have anything else that she'll accept. Let's see, will you take this for 700? Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
Alright, we're going to go north. Eld Redania is there, so it's southeast of there. It should be just north of where we are. Oh yes, I remember how they works here. Give it a few months, I'm sure it'll be a group of orcs back. Oh, no, he wants me to kill a Netch. So if I see a Netch, I will kill. I don't care if it's Betty Netch or not. I'll definitely kill any of these things that I see. Going the wrong way. Need to go north. Got it. Okay, so water walking. Really should go and enchant another of my items. Give me more magicka. More of a magicka reserve would really help. Oh, there's a Netch right there. They moved. If I don't kill him, they will come and attack me. Or somebody else. There's so many of them. Another 9. It's an infestation.
This is going to be fun.
It's dead. I just need one Netch leather. Oh, this thing is huge. It doesn't have anything that I can really use on it. So I just left it. Look for another one. Okay. So, southeast of Eld Redania. Or is it west? Imsin the Dreamer. Eld Redania is the site of an ancient ruined wizard's tower. Okay, but yeah. She has embroidered glove, which was given to the buoyant armiger as a token of affection. It would be cause a scandal for known that they were lovers. Imsin the Dreamer wants me to recover this glove from Verona Nellis and bring it to her. Verona Nellis can be found in Asamanu, which is southeast. Okay, so I just have to look for a nearby Daedric shrine. It runs over there, but that would be too far north. Another Netch.
Die.
This could be it, but it just seems really... It's not southeast. Cold ocean water. haven't really been paying attention. My birthday is actually next month. On the 18th. Second month. I found some netchlet. I just need one. Let's change back to my adamantine armor. Okay, so where is this place? That looks Dwemer. What an odd building. No, it's not Dwemer. Southeast. Southeast would be here. I'm looking at some the shrines. Oh, by the 9, I don't know where it would be. Okay, so let's look at my map. Is there... Albredania, southeast. There is nothing southeast. Nothing at all. Well, I don't know what to do then. Well, I can go and check out these places. So it's Asumanu. They always have names like that. Asumanu. Hey, are you guys over this Imperial missionary thing? Are you worried about what's going to happen to you after you die? Wouldn't you like to be sure that your soul will be richly bound and forced to defend your family's valuables for all eternity? See this leaflet for details. I don't think this is very funny anymore, actually. Maybe you guys do. I don't. Shani's still laughing. Make him stop before I wet my pants. Fear not, heathen. For just 5,000 gold, I can get you holy ancestral Daedric artifact pants. Pre-wet, yes, yes, yes. Two of them think this is really funny. Maybe you have to be an Ashlasher. It's a little bit funny, but not to this extent. It's been going on for a long time now, guys. Stop talking about it. It has to be one of these days. This is the only Daedric places around. One of these could be where I went to recover Helmet Tohan. And I actually shouldn't... I can't go and start attacking people by these Daedric runes because I've noticed that there's actually quite often there's cultist hunters. Daedric... People who destroy Daedra. And then there's partially naked Nords, too. I wasn't even paying attention to the scamp.
Today's your lucky day. So let's hear it.
I don't think we've introduced Anlander. I'm Thunmund. How can I help you? What do you do? You stink of the dust and sweat of the city, friend. I walk the old ways and wear the pelts of the earth itself. The gods of the Dunmer are children. The steel of the Empire is false protection. I sleep through where I can and follow no laws but the beat of my own wild heart. Interesting. And there's a golden saint over there. I have a soul gem that can soul trap. Ow! Good.
You don't deserve to live.
There's a Tremora around here. Die, Tremora. Oof. Just had to get that hit in, didn't I? Daedric Spear. It's a little too heavy. Okay, where's... I don't even know if this is the right place. Killing Daedra is always good. You're in the way. No matter where you are, killing Daedra is always good. Where's the entrance? The entrance has to be somewhere. I think it's over here. No. Where is the entrance? I've been here already. Alright, let's just keep looking. Now, it turns out, after talking to the Imperial there, that this Manu is not a Daedric shrine. It is a cave. That's right about exactly where I was told. A mine that they're hiding out in, I suppose. I don't know. Something about a scandal between a buoyant armature and somebody else. So, just gotta find it. Going this way. I'll probably pass right by. I may have even entered it looking for... Oh, this could be it right here. Asamanu. Asamanu. Greetings, Savage Wanderer. I've come to tell you that all your gods are wrong and bad. Okay, you know what? Julian, seriously, stop it with this. Okay, so I don't think that was the place. I don't know where it could be. I've been to that place. I remember it's Sargon. That's Manu. I assume I've never been. I don't see it over there, but... Huh. Fix my armor and weapons up. Okay. Cool. Winged Twilight. This could be. That's how I like it. Dead before I even get to them. These crystals. Okay, come on. I can't believe you won one of these as a pet. Shiny. Checked. I saw a Daedra. That's not. I don't know. What do you think of this place? Please stop talking about this. You've given me too many leaflets. Let's not talk about that anymore. It's not funny, Julian. Okay, so I don't know if there's a Daedric cult in here or not. Hey, Hosmer. You do not have an appointment to see Verona Nelis. I need an appointment? Too bad I'm going in. Oops.
You don't deserve to live.
Strange sound.
Come on, fight!
Whoa. Didn't come here to fight you. You cast some kind of curse on me. Why? I didn't come here to fight. We'll take your gold, though. Maybe they're smugglers. All Kwama eggs are smuggled. Maybe... to keep looking around the whole area. This is almost like keeping people in cages. No, they just have sealed off areas. Okay, so not this way. the other way then.
How do you do?
The stairs going down. What's down here? I know it's a woman that I'm looking for. I need to get Maiden's token, but... There's a woman here. Breton woman.
Run while you can!
I didn't come here to fight you! Ah, that really is cold. I hope you're not... this is not the woman, I don't think. Well, if it was... What was her name? Verona Neelis. Okay, so that's a Dunmer woman. Yes. No traps. It's an Altmer.
I could enjoy watching you take your last
Why are
breath.
you guys attacking me? I'm not here to do anything to you. I just want a ring. Or whatever, something. Trapped. Locked. There's nothing here. I really like it when I find a place that's full of things. Full of loot. They're so rare, though. Comma egg. Is that rat meat? I am in the right place, am I not? Well, I don't know where else to go. Why? Let's see what's down here. It's cold, cold. Very cold. Very cold, very cold. Nothing down here either. Didn't you say the name right? You don't have an appointment to see Verona Neelis. Okay. I believe I found her. Hello. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Verona Neelis. How can I help you? Well... I spoke to her. Very briefly. And you have the Maiden's token. I like you. Here, take it. Ilmeni Dren of Vivek gave this to a buoyant armiger, and she'd hate for that secret to get out. Do what you will with it. I have more important things to deal with than this sad love affair. Thank you. Well, that was easy once I found her. Okay, let's get out of here.
Go ahead, please. Tell me about yourself.
Aldrin, please. And from here... Divine intervention.
Hail, friend.
Okay, back to Imsin the Dreamer. I'm gonna have to sell all this loot to Mournhold. It's starting to weigh me down. Ah, yes. Where is it?
What say you?
Word of your accomplishment has spread fast. You're ready for advancement. I am. You are a good soldier, Snell Rilvain. I am proud to give you the rank of Knight Bachelor, and this helmet and bracelets. Oh, thank you. I found the Maiden's token. Do you have the glove? Yes, here it is. Yes, thank you. I'll return the glove to its proper owner. Do you have any more orders? I have no more orders for you. Check with Knight Protectors in the other Legion forts. What ones were those again? We have garrisons at Fort Pelagiad. There's no one there to give any orders for me. Fort Hawkmoth and Ebenheart. Yeah, that's the last one, I think. Fort Mumoth, I've already... He said there's no work for me. Fort Buckmoth, this is where we are now. Fort Darasnesus is where I started. They said there's no more work for me. So, Fort Pelagiad. In Pelagiad. Is it possible to get another advancement? You can fight with the best of them, but you don't seem to understand how to follow orders. Okay. Alright then, are you done with the joking? Have you venerated your ancestors lately? Would you like to have a leaflet on how to perform proper ancestor worship? You look a bit stupid, is all. Yeah. You're not very funny anymore, Julian. It's just not funny. Where can I go? Oh, yes. I need to find a scout. So let's... Ghost Gate. You know what?
How are you?
It's getting late. Let's walk to the Ghost Gate. I've already been this route a couple times, actually. I don't know why Omsivi intervention doesn't take me right there. It's like there's no shrine, but there's a huge... There's no temple, but there's a huge temple inside the Ghost Gate. It's possible that they just didn't want a lot of people coming to the Ghost Gate. Daedric Shrine over there. Guguti.
I'll see you dead.
Which way is it from here? I can't... Ash! Ash in my mouth.
You don't deserve to live.
Go to the Ghost Gate and just talk to the scout. I know there's a dumber scout outside. Ashlander scout. I'd ask Julian, but he doesn't seem to know much of anything. Maybe I don't need to find a savant. That savant didn't know anything about... He was an Imperial savant. Maybe he knows about things back in Cyrodiil, or with the Empire in general, but...
Die!
Almost to the Ghost Gate. What are you doing out here? Justice never sleeps. Omsivi, watch over you. You know what? I need to find a helm. One of their helms. I seem to remember one in Bardal. I'm not going past the Ghost Gate. For Shania, she needs helmets. A Talvani helmet, a Halalu helmet, and one from the Ordinator. I'd like to get the Ordinator first, so she's going to start wearing them. I'm kind of missing her pretty face. Oh, Scout. Ugh, there's a little encampment up here. Cover my mouth when I speak. Hello again. Okay, so... What was it that I was supposed to ask you? Was it the Halls of the Dead? I don't know. Such might refer to any ruin or tomb. Perhaps you should consult with a dumber savant. Such learned men are better suited to puzzle out the riddle words of vision and prophecy. He'll probably give me a little bit to go on and then tell me to seek out a scout. But a sealed Daedric ruin. A Daedric ruin sealed by a rockfall that might be Anu Nabia, a ruin near Sadrith Mora. The lower halls of Anu Nabia have been inaccessible since the First Era, and several other Daedric ruins are known to have within their chambers glowing pools of molten stone. Such pools might have fueled the forge of a master weapon maker and his enchanter. Okay. Where was that? By Sidrith Mora. What did you call it? Anud Nabia, a ruin near Sidrith Mora. Well, looking at my map, there actually is. It's a Daedric ruin to the east of Sidrith Mora on the eastern part of the island. But you know what? I think I know that where Dummer Savant is.
So good to see you.
I think it was it Narmok? I think it was Narmok. He owns a house there. I've gotten information for the Oracle quest before from him. It's gonna take a while to get over there. Let's just recall out of here. I'm right where I need to be, actually. It's getting late. Oh, let's sleep for the night, and then we'll go to this Narmok to find this Dunmer Savant.